know there's gonna be
work every day till we meet ends. Half it turn it up on the weekends. Boss a toast to your real friend. Tell me what you're drinking, yeah.
I know there's gonna be
He running up all the money on you.
Good time,
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. If that little walk up tripping, she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go ball off to bedtime. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Hey, pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't rock this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
come over good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
I know there's gonna be good times.
Say what I did, you know, bro.
Good time,
Therefore, I'm a riding up like a stroller. I survive in a good up. That my wanted like the New York. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never sound like a little shorty. She say she like all of her rhyme. Where is my phone at Cooley? I want you to pass it to thugger. Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming free on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do
good time, come over good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
I know there's gonna be good times. There's gonna be good times.
Good time,
times, it's gonna be some, it's gonna be some. Keep running up all the money on you.
good time.
The way we move, no separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Riding, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. And like you heard me, all this I it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. And like you heard me, all this I it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Sunday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. They're going with Mathurin and Nesmith on the wings. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. And for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Count it.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And so it's Indiana with it. Jackson finds Nesmith. Nembhard against Morant. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And shot on the way. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Jackson. Siakam passes to Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 6.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Jackson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Now Wells from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. Now Nembhard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Morant.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, Nembhard. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary. They put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Landale with the bucket. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Nesmith. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Nembhard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Nembhard. 8 points for him. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bounce pass, Nembhard. Nesmith off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Caldwell Pope hits the basket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Nembhard finds Jackson. Outside Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Jackson. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
Well, I really like Caldwell Pope's shot selection. It's why he holds respectable percentages throughout his career.
Nembhard with it. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jackson with the screen. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Jackson. The baseline jumper goes down.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll revenue curly tax. Right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks done everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
At this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pope loose. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensively,
giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
The free throw drops for Jackson. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Here's Nembhard after Memphis gets the three. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Stan, after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
Here's Nembhard. 8 points for him. It's good from long range.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
For three, Caldwell Pope gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pacers trail by 20. Nembhard for three, and the Pacers another three.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Nembhard, and it's blocked.
Known for being a stifling defender, Caldwell Pope is impressive at how he positions his body to come up with blocks.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. The lead is 15. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Siakam against Jackson, and another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Wells. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And the shot goes in.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And here's Caldwell Pope, 11 points in the game. Fires, high post, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Neesmith. Now, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, everyone. It's that time. Get up and get down for your ball club.
Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jock Landale. Jackson comes in for Jackson. And Vince Williams subbed in for Jalen Wells. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 15-point game. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 8 points.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Indiana's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Back to Nembhard. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Nembhard with it. 14 points for him. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. Clock is at 3. He takes it in. Conchar gets a hand on it.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 15.
What a big night for Kentavious Caldwell Pope, converting time and time again.
Pacers trail by 16. Pass to Toppin. Here's Nembhard. Conchar covering. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. they've got to string together some more buckets.
Memphis leading by 14. Here's Conchar. He's got 8. Shoots over Nembhard. Conchar can't get it to go.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Siakam sets a screen for Shepherd. To the paint. And finished off by Siakam.
You can tell Siakam has this action down. He knows just when to roll off the pick and receive the ball.
Siakam's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Caldwell Pope outside. Goes up to the stripe. And another basket for Memphis.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Here's Nembhard following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Siakam's shot is off. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. And Jackson gets it to go.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pacers trail by 16. Pass to Shepherd. Jackson a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Shepherd. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Memphis leading by 14. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Toppin. Again, Memphis.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 16. Now Shepherd. Back to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Jackson with the screen. Here's Shepherd. And the 3 off target. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Caldwell Pope. Yes, that goes in. Caldwell Pope's got 19 points.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Here's Nembhard. Conchar covering with the step back. And he converts the layup. Nembhard's got 18 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Conchar. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Memphis leading by 18. It's deflected. And for Indiana, we've got Shepherd. And it's Huff in at the 5. Home in the paint. Shepherd, the pass to Dennis. Here's Furphy. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Shepherd. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And for Memphis, Pacers trail by 18. Here's Dennis. That's tipped. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And he jams it with authority.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Pass to Shepherd. Puts up a three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And they pick up two.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Dennis. Now Shepherd. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Memphis leading by 20. All alone. And he comes up with the deuce. Here's Dennis. To Huff. To the inside. And the basket by Dennis.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for the Grizzlies. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. In third, the Pacers.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. And here is Nesmith. Mathurin for three. Aldama with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Conchar. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Conchar's got 12 points in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Siakam looking around. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's Siakam following the score by Memphis. Here's Dennis. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Nesmith can't get it to go.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
Pacers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
And the second free throw, good.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
For 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 11 points.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Memphis has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Williams can't hit.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Aldama with the ball. Covered by Siakam. Aldama gets the bucket.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Right side, Mathurin. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam.
3 points.
Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
minutes, I'ma drop 10. We down on the law, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Stick the threes in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. We down on the law, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot.
Both teams will make substitutions.
This team, make some noise.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you, Kevin.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Memphis has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Morant up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Pacers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's off from three-point range.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That one drops for him. Landale's got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And finished off by Shepherd.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Pacers shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Nesmith with the ball. Right side, Mathurin. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Landale's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
The Pacers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Siakam. Hits it from three-point range. Siakam's got 8 here in the quarter.
Rise and fire. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Make some noise. Here come your Grizzlies.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And the Pacers also making a change. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Shepherd. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant outside. Shoots over Nembhard. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 14 points.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 18. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Siakam inside. Aldama's there, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Oh, come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Pacer shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Mathurin for three. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
It's rebounded by Nesmith.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Back to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Siakam's got 21.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
1:44 left in the first half of the game. Here's Landale. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Pacers shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Pass to Mathurin. Outside for Jackson. Indiana moving it around. Nembhard for 3. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 7 rebounds in the game. Aldama passes to Wells. And the jump by Wells.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Wells has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Siakam outside. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Aaron Nesmith, 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Fires the 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 21. Outside Mathurin to the wing on the left. Siakam for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Three-pointer. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Memphis out in front, just dominating this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for Memphis, so far, they've had it pretty easy. All their games at home, are you kidding me? But they're hard for me to evaluate until they've been tested on that road, Jack.
Well, we can circle back after that game, since you don't have an answer ready. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Indiana Pacers.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Morant on the court for Indiana. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. They're going with Mathurin and Nesmith on the wings. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Now Nembhard, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Siakam against Jackson. Siakam passes to Jackson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Jackson's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Morant. Oh, here he comes.
makes those dunks look so easy. He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And so here is Indiana, following the score by Memphis. On the wing, Mathurin takes the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Landale's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Jackson down low, guarded by Morant. The shot's good.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without it?
Here's Morant. 22 points for him. Floats one up. And the basket is good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard sets the pick for Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Here's Jackson. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Shots good by Siakam.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
They get it back. And stolen by Siakam. Now, here's Nesmith. Defense right on him. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
Morant with the assist.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Nembhard with it. 23 points in the game. Siakam for 3. Sinks the triple. Siakam's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Indiana.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
On the wing, Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Siakam. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Siakam's got 29.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that one goes long. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Count it. Good. 8 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one's on target from the wing.
Solid elevation there, a consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and is not going to make many mistakes.
Now, here's Neesmith. He has 6. For 3, Siakam. Morant with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Shoots it up. Misses off the left iron. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And so here's Memphis. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Inside, Nembhard. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant. He's got 24. Pass to Landale. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Nembhard. 25 points in the game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, usually a guy who's more inside or out beyond the arc, but the mid-range isn't an area that Jackson Jr. needs to avoid.
It's tipped. Here's Landale. 10 points for him. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the wing jumper offline. Pacers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Here's Siakam. Out to the wing. No one near him. Basket counts. 8 points for Aaron Neesmith.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Grizzlies shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Took him no time at all on that one. And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Neesmith. Good on the triple. Neesmith has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you have to admire Caldwell Pope's tenacity, how he refuses to be denied.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
The Grizzlies shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Conchar on the wing. Over Mathurin. Conchar can't get it to go.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Nembhard. Down low. Now, here's Neesmith. He's got 13. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And Indiana shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%, they're a machine from the floor. And the Pacers call time here.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Tag Team.
And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Outside Jackson, driving the lane, and the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The Grizzlies shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Pacers making a change here. Off's jacked in. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Back to Nembhard. And here is Toppin. Still without a basket. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Aldama hits the bucket.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. Every year, Aldama seems to gain more and more confidence shooting the ball.
Aldama's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Traps in the tray. Nembhard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Pass to Jackson. A 3-ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the Pacers with possession here after Memphis gets the 3. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Here's Mathurin. Launches a 3. That one, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Aldama. And another basket for Memphis.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And here's Indiana. Nembhard with it. 28 points for him. Here's Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot on the wing, and it's Memphis with another. And so here is Indiana. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. To the inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
1:37 left to play in the third. Pass to Conshaw. Pulls it from 20. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 14.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now, Nembhard carrying the load for the team offensively.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets.
Toppin, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Jackson. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Pass to Toppin. Over Jackson. Toppin can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the basket by Jackson.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Here's Aldama. And so it's Memphis with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Santi Aldama is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's John Conshaw. Then it's Williams. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Playing inside out, that's a great read by Siakam.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is full. And it's in there. Pacers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Dennis passes to Hunt. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Here's Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Indiana now. Here's Dennis. He can't get it to go. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Conchar. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Dennis. Now, here's Toppin. Toppin a screen on Jackson. For 3, Siakam. Conchar pulls it in. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Over Shepherd. Conchar, good. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Shepherd. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fires from the corner. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Jackson is checked in for the Pacers.
Number 22, Isaiah Jackson.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here is Siakam. Goes up on the wing. It's good from Shepherd on the assist from Siakam. Shepherd's got 4 points this quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Fires from the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Now, here's Siakam. Rebound by Williams. Conchar with it. Over Shepherd. And another basket for Memphis.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Dennis. Back to Siakam. Here's Shepherd. This one for 3. That shot is off. Outside Jackson. Over in the corner, Conchar. Over Shepherd. Conchar can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And for Memphis, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. The high post shot. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dennis, and it's Vince Williams with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Nembhard. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Nesmith. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Hall. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hall's got his first bucket of the night.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Siakam outside. Now Mathurin from deep. Rebounded by Hall.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Banked in off the glass. Nembhard's got 30 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Started.
Some changes for Memphis. Prosper's checked in, and Vince Williams subbed in for Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th, and even 50%. Nails the 16-footer.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Shot from free throw range. Again, Indiana.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Spencer. Shoots over Nembhard. Spencer's shot is off. Now, here's Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. Outside Jackson. It's Nembhard on the wing. And the basket is good. Nembhard's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Spencer. From the baseline. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's Mathurin missing. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Time now to present our player of the game, Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win. And it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. For Memphis, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Shot on the wing, connects, the jumper drops. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific, really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here is Siakam. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
And for Memphis, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Wasted no time on that one.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. For 3, Siakam. It's rebounded by Memphis. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players. And he knocks down the first one. And so Nesmith nails both of them. Here's Spencer. Outside Williams. Over Nesmith.
Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Nembhard with it. Pass to Jackson. Now Siakam. Pocket 6. Mathurin for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The Grizzlies shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Nembhard grabs the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Williams.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. The Pacers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Siakam outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nembhard. And the dunk by Jackson.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Now, here's Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Mathurin's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Indiana.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Mathurin. And here is Nesmith, defended by Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nesmith. Here's Mathurin. Again, Indiana. And the Grizzlies leading by 23.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. There's 47 seconds left in the game.
Okay, fans, make some noise for your Grizzlies breakers. For the Grizzlies breakers, great job.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the elbow. Siakam pulls it in. And here's Indiana. Right side, Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And yes, it's good. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Lets it go from the wing. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Here he goes. Pass to Nesmith. Now Nembhard. Shot clock at 6.
Andrew Nembhard.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.